Hello everyone and welcome back to Calmlands. This is the multiplayer co-op with Nordic Farming and we've reached episode number 61. JCB, we are hopping in first of all today because we are going to be baling the straw from South Bankfield. We harvested our wheat from there in the last session, so now we've got a hell of a lot of straw to clear. Nordic is going to be setting up the tractors with the Roland trailers, which can auto-load bales, and we're going to be using courseplay to collect up the bales and take them to the biomass heating plant. So yeah, it's all going to be about collecting, well, straw baling and then collecting them up and transporting them to the biomass heating plant. Well, we have 96% already in this baler. That's a good start. Not that we need it, because there's going to be probably, my guesstimate, about 1 million litres of straw. Right, let's grab the Deutz and get it hooked up to the other crone, so Nordic has a tractor ready and waiting. There we go, hitched up, and this one has 29% straw in already. And what a lovely beast this Deutz is. Right, Nordic is getting both New Hollands set up with the Roland trailers, so we can hop back in the JCB and wait for him to be ready. And whilst we do, after straw baling, we are then going to move on to the second wheat harvest in Lakeside Field. Yes, South Bankfield is here. We harvested this last time and where all the straw is. And to its left is Lakeside Field, where we've got another field of wheat. And we need to harvest that, and then we'll do the baling and bale collecting in there as well. Right, I think Nordic is ready. He's hopping in the Deutz, so we can head off and go start doing some baling. And the New Hollands will be triggered to come and collect the bales once we've started. And Pig Farm Field to the right has got canola in, and that's ready to harvest now as well. So yeah, we are a little bit behind on the jobs in Calm Farm. And also our grapes need pruning, so we're hopefully going to get time at the end of the day to do that. And then we'll leave the canola harvests till next time, because we've got Lake View Field as well to harvest. Right, Nordic and I are ready to go, unfolded already. So we can fire into action, get the pickup dropped, and then we can start baling. Nordic has triggered our courseplay autoloaders. Here we go, they are coming down, and they're going to take the bales to the biomass heating plant for us. So we're going to crack on, get this all baled, and see you when we're finished. Okay, so we've finished baling. Nordic is doing the last strip, so we can turn the baler off and raise the pickup and deposit the last bales out of the back. There we go, I think there's just one clinger on her. There we go. And we started on 104 bales and we've now got 199. So yeah, 95 bales done. That's pretty good going. So yeah, we can close that up. Unfortunately, I couldn't reset the bale counter, so yeah, we'll have to see about doing that next time. So we've got a better view of how many bales. But yeah, Nordic has just done the last strip. Our auto drivers have been nicely collecting up the bales, and they've been taking them down to over by the biomass heating plant. They haven't been putting them in the plant because they get stashed in a shed next to it. So at some point Nordic and I are going to have to come and manually move them over. It's quite nice that these guys can come and collect up the bales for us. It saves us a job. Now there's no point us taking the balers back to the yard because we are going to be baling up this field at some point. So I think we'll just park them here. I will park them at the top of the hill here, out of the way. So the balers will stay there, ready for us to bale this field. So now we need to go and grab some harvesters. In harvester number 1. And Nordic is going to see to the mother bins, getting them set up to go to the right waypoints for lake side field. We can get the harvester out of here. Oh look, one's taking a rather tight corner. That's interesting. So one harvester out, we'll get the other one set up as well. Alright, Nordic has also set up the trucks to do the ferrying from the mother bins back to the silo. So we can head off to the field now. Turn the corner and we are at Lakeview Field. I think we'll give ourselves a little bit of space away from Nordic just so he can get set up. So we want to drop the trailer off, and yeah, I think there's a car park blockage up ahead. There's a bit of a traffic jam. I think some of the auto drivers got stuck on one another, and yeah, we will sort that out in a moment. Let's get the harvester unfolded and the header attached. Make sure we're lined up nice and proper. There we go. And then we can get the wheels and the hook folded in. So we are ready to get started. We can turn on the harvester. I think we have got straw swath enabled. So we are seeing some straw coming out. Fantastic. Right, so time to get wheat harvest number 2 conducted, and then we can get this baled up as well. spinning on round for the last little slither, and that is the wheat all harvested from that field. Now it'll be interesting to see how much this has topped up our silo. We had about 400,000 litres of wheat collected from South Bank field, so my guesstimate is going to be about the 300,000 marker, because yeah, I think it's about 3/4 the size of South Bank, maybe a bit less, maybe 2/3, we'll see. But yeah, Nordic and I did the rows slightly differently on this field. We went left to right, and that's because of the placement of our mother bins. And also the hill and island are a little bit awkward to contend with sometimes, so yeah, we decided to do it that way this time around. But it meant for the rows we pretty much only used this mother bin here. But that's not a problem. Right, we'll get the rest of this deposited. Then we can fold the header, get that all packed away, and jet on back to the yard. And then it's on to baling all of this straw. Journeying on back, we've had some slurry being delivered to the BGA from the pig farm. And Nordic and I have not forgotten that we did talk about the potential of getting some bigger harvesters. So yeah, we might look to get something a bit bigger for our canola harvest, because it's going to be a big job next time. Quick wash up. Got her down, and that's serviced up as well. Fantastic. Right, waste no time, we'll get back to some baling. So our bins and trucks are on their way back. The wheat is going to the silo and the bins can go back to the yard, and then we can get our bale collectors back up and running. They've been paused because the road's been blocked. And the far bin and trailer on its way back as well. Right, we're in the Deutz this time, so we will get started over here. Need to unfold first, of course, always forget that. Switch on and lower away. So you know the drill. Get this all baled up. If I can lower the pickup, I have to tidy that bit up, and we'll get this all baled. See you when we're done. Last wiggle at the end there, and we are done. Unload the last bale. 59% left in there. We can fold up, and I think we've got to raise the pickup as well. There we go. Beacons on, and we'll head back to the yard. Get everything serviced up, washed as well. It's been a long day for the tractors and the balers. Our workers will continue to get all these bales cleared. But Nordic and I reckon we've got a cool 1,000,000+ litres of straw. In fact, if we take a little look at the menu, 154 bales now. We were up to 99 by memory. So yeah, we have collected a good 55 bales from that field, which is good. And we'll inspect the shed at the end of the day, see how many bales we have got. But for now, we've got a little bit of time left this afternoon, so we are going to go and buy some grapevine pruners, and we'll get the grapevines nicely cut up and chopped so they are ready for the next crop cycle. That is unfortunate. Our mother bins are blocking the path. We'll have to clear them out of here first. These are absolutely massive things to manoeuvre, but luckily they've got reverse steering on them, so it makes life a little bit easier. And there you go, we can line up with Nordic. Fantastic. Right, that's both of us parked up now, which is good. So we need to head over to the grape farm and see about getting some pruning equipment. There we go. We are both ready, so we will beacon on and head over and get some pruning equipment. As you can see, the vines on the grapes are nice and brown, so they're ready to be chopped away. So Nordic and I will head to the dealership and get that purchased. Right, we've made it, so let's see what we can get. So this is what we want, the Provitus MP122 OCEA. And we're going to get 2 of these each, so we can run one on the front and back each. Right, Nordic is grabbing his 2, and this is how we're going to try and utilise them. So one will face one way, and then one will face the other. So hopefully this is going to work out width-wise with the vine distance, the vine gaps. So yeah, hopefully we're onto a winner here and we make our lives a little bit easier and quicker. So we'll head on back and see if we can cut some vines. Okay, we've made it back, and obviously Nordic and I can tackle 2 rows each. And I think, what do? Do we unfold this? Yeah, okay, we unfold the front one, unfold the back one and unfold the front one. That's good. So we'll try and start here, and yeah, hopefully it's going to automatically try and stick to it. It does automatically move, so I'm hoping, there we go, we can get both rows at once, which is a bit of a time saver. So Nordic and I are going to get all this pruned, and yeah, I've missed a little bit, so you do have to be quite conscious about driving in the right position. Yep, we'll get this all sorted and see you when we're finished. So I think that is job done. And you'll notice that Nordic and I did stop using 2 of the pruners. We wound it down to just 1 each because it was a little bit chaotic. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably sell 2 of them and only use the 1 each, because otherwise, yeah, it's just a little bit too much. And unfortunately, it seems that when you're pruning on a multiplayer server, that it does not update very quickly. So it looks like you haven't collected it, but in fact you actually have, and then you go back on yourself and then turns out it has actually harvested but not registered. So it's quite a interesting issue to deal with, but never mind. Right, we'll drop both of these off and then we'll probably sell them, sell 2 of them, and that'll be job done. Right, so we have finished up. It's been a busy day. We've got our straw all baled, an extra wheat field harvested, and now our grapes pruned. So a quick check-in on our wheat, and we've now got 675,000 litres. So that means we gained 275,000 from the lakeside field, which is pretty good. And bale-wise, we have 275 bales of straw. And I think each one can hold a good amount, so it'll be interesting to see how many litres we end up putting in our biomass plant, and we'll find that out later on. But that is it. I hope you have enjoyed watching. If you have, remember to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out Nordic's channel for his perspective of today's session. And if you've got any tips, tricks or things you'd like us to do, feel free to leave a comment. Until next time on Calm Lands, we'll see you then. Cheers all. Bye bye.